Everybody wants a title of entrepreneur, but very few people are prepared for the reality behind it. Stay tuned until the end because the last tip may completely change how you view success and entrepreneurship. Social media shows the highlights, the nice office, the trips, the freedom, the money. But what people don't often see are the sacrifices behind it all. They don't see the sleepless nights, wondering how payroll is going to get covered. They don't see the stress of carrying other people's livelihood on your shoulders. They don't see the anxiety that comes from trying to build something meaningful while still trying to hold your personal life together. Entrepreneurship can look glamorous from the outside, but on the inside, it requires emotional endurance. A real entrepreneur wakes up thinking about solutions, even when they're tired, even when nobody is clapping for them. And sometimes the hardest part is this. People around you may see those results, but they don't see the responsibility that came with creating those results. They don't see the missed vacations, the long hours, the failed ideas, the clients who didn't appreciate you, the deals that fell through. They don't see the moments where you question yourself in silence. Entrepreneurship will test your patience. It will test your confidence. It will test your discipline. Because being an entrepreneur is not just about making money. It's about becoming someone strong enough mentally, emotionally, and spiritually to handle uncertainty. And here's something else people don't talk about. Sometimes entrepreneurship can feel lonely. You could be surrounded by people and still feel isolated because not everyone understands the pressure you carry every single day. There are moments where you have to make difficult decisions alone. There are moments where you have to keep showing up even when you feel exhausted eternally. But despite all of that, there's also something beautiful about the journey. Because entrepreneurship teaches you who you really are. It reveals your habits, your mindset, your fears, your strength. It forces growth. You begin learning that success is not only about income, it's also about peace. It's about freedom. It's about creating a life where your work aligns with your purpose. And one of the biggest lessons I've learned is this. You cannot build a healthy business while destroying yourself in the process. Burnout is real. Overworking yourself without balance eventually catches up to you. Sometimes the most productive thing an entrepreneur can do is rest. Not quit, rest. Because clarity comes when your mind is healthy. Your clarity increases when your spirit is at peace. Another thing people don't often see is that real entrepreneurs continue moving forward even after disappointment. They adapt, they pivot, they learn. Failure doesn't define them, staying down does. Maybe that's the real definition of entrepreneurship. Not perfection, but resilience. The ability to keep believing in the vision even when the results are taking time. And here's the final tip that I told you to stay for. Don't build a business that looks successful but leaves you emotionally empty. Build a life that feels aligned, peaceful, and meaningful to you. Because at the end of the day, success without purpose eventually feels hollow. If this message resonated with you, make sure to like, share, subscribe, and comment below. What's one thing people don't know about your journey? And remember, live on purpose.